Oh, no brand recognition there. Joe Weather Joey here. Coming at you with the seasonal recap for summer of 2022. The one just passed. Right now we're in January 2023. I'm getting caught up. I've said that before. I'm going to say it again. And as we did before, we'll go over a general summary of the summer. And then we'll get into a bit more detail of the weather patterns throughout. Shouldn't take too long. Give me 5 minutes of your time. We'll see if we can get it done. Summer of 2022. One of the worst, longest springs ever, with 0 summer days through the solstice. I don't know why I put equinox. I gotta correct that. Shifts quickly with a late June heat wave. The first half of July sees a bit of everything before summer hits hard for the last 10 of July with hot, dry weather that goes on and on and on. In fact, we see the longest summer, late summer into fall, 94-day stretch of hot, dry weather on record so far. We had a hot one in 2021, but that was the first 3 months of summer kind of thing. I mean, 3 months of summer. And then this is the hottest last 3 months that goes all the way through, and it's not until October 20th that falls arrive. So we'll get into the details of that October. So, what do we got here? The thing, hottest August, driest September into October. Okay, details. One of the longest summerless springs on record comes to an abrupt end. So there's lots of records happening these days. At the end of June, with the season's first taste of summer in the form of a heat wave. We managed to log 5 summer days in the last week of June. However, as we move into the first week of July, spring weather returns once again with an upper low, bringing cloudy, showery weather, if not wet weather, as it lingers over the Pacific Northwest. This starts cool and wet, then more seasonal as a southerly flow kicks in, lasting through the first week of July. Eventually, this trough moves on, replaced by a light westerly flow that starts with a seasonal mix of sun and cloud between high pressure to the west-southwest and low pressure in the Gulf of Alaska, before bringing a nice little 4-day stretch of summer to start the mid-10 of July. This ends with another upper low moving in from the Gulf of Alaska, bringing cooler weather with a few showers. Summer returns with another west to west-northwest flow that brings a week of seasonal summer days to the inner south coast, but fog to the west coast. So it's still kind of springy out there. The last week of July sees ridging to the west-southwest, push up through offshore waters, and block marine air, allowing temps to heat up for the last week of July for our second heat wave of the summer. August brings a short reprieve from late July heat with a cooler west-northwest flow and even a spot of rain, but heat soon returns to finish out the first week and lead into the second. And then again to start the second half of the month with our third heat wave of the season as ridging over the U.S. West Coast sets up once again. Summer weather continues through the end of the month of August, culminating in the hottest August on record. Records. I'm constantly saying records. Summer continues strongly through the first half of September with almost every different combination of summer weather, including smoke. Things cool a bit through mid-month with weak low pressure troughing around the south coast, but before the equinox, I got the equinox right, summer weather returns with strong ridging over the U.S. West Coast and south coast, dominating through the end of September, and strong ridging continues to dominate the first half of October with 3 more heat wave events. October heat wave doesn't officially hit 30 degrees, but it would if it was summer. And a record 11 summer days in October, finishing up the longest, hottest, driest late summer stretch on record. Records. That gives you a little clue of what we're going through right now. And these are records from like early 40s. So over the course of 80 years, these are all records. Anyway, thinking of you in the future, wonder what it's like out there. Wonder what it's like around here in the future. Anyway, that was the summer of 2022. we'll be back with the fall summaries as soon as we get organized on that, and we'll see you then. Later.